direct. Oo nga. It was doing that. They did say that. They did say that this has more value sealed than opened. Yeah. Fue Coco ang yun sa sulod. Weird.
Meaning?
No, it's just random. What is this? The how to play guide? Also is a different
Marker.
Yeah. Cute. Yun lang. I-open ta na lang. Reopen. Transfer foil or automatic may foil?
Kita ko sa phone ko may foil.
It's not as easy as it looks. Oh, may foil. Foil Quaxley. Ay! Come on. Yay! Yay! Blissy. Pommy si Turtle. Foil Quaxley.
No water.
Gana na. Sino? Pahapo na gina kami.
Yeah. Mas easy ni magbukas out. The blade.
Reverse? Ano?
Di pa. So many items. Our first,
We're going.
second.
Third check.
Oh, wala. Reverse.
What's that too? Okay.
Nope. Next.
Eh. Your luck ran out to that.
I always have
Yeah,
First?
Tulip.
I already have tulip. Second.
Genpo!
You need this, right?
Oh, but that's the EX, not the EX.
Di.
Genpo reverse.
I say what's yan. So I basically have the two like post-game legendaries but not in the rare form. It's
Not the
always
EX
fighting. The other one was also fighting.
Yeah.
I have multiple fighting energies. You're going to open yours later?
No, open mine now.
Open now? I'll open it?
You bought all the same boosters? Paradox lahat?
There's only Paradox.
Alright. Okay, okay. No pack luck. Sad.
I'll do this in the reverse order. Like it used to have like the backing matters. Like if it's white on the border, it used to have like a guaranteed rare. But in the later generations, they discarded that, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Roll back.
Larry, my favorite. I think I saw something. Wait. Charcadet, Vanillite. It's an EX.
But it's not most used, so.
Yeah. But it's an EX hit. It's like $1 to $2, I think. Depends.
Darkness, yeah.
Darkness.
Fourth one, let's go.
Quick, quick.
An EX
You
is an
used up
EX.
your luck. You used up your luck.
Last one. How strange.
Why?
The insides are the same. Like, there are 4 arts, but I ended up getting both of the same. I have 4 of this now.
Uy, earthen vessel. Nice.
It's the shiny earthen vessels.
Noise.
Chantal, the shiny Chantal. I don't have the shiny one.
Noise.
Deoxys.
That's it? No.
Yeah. Deoxys reverse. At least it's a legendary reverse. So this is the needed one.
Yeah,
This is the rare
that's
one.
all.
Look at me. Ah. Oh, it's so far away. Oh dear. Hindi yun. There? Okay. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Ah!
Nice!
Bye! Yeah, it turns.
Woo!
And there she is.
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Good.
Okay.助けて.
That ending was like terrifying.
You good?
Hi, babies. Oop. Hi. Hindi. May tatlo sila kabilang. Hello guys, welcome to this week's talking portion of Cozy and Chaos. I am back from my hiatus of like 2 weeks or so, and this video or like this talking portion will take up probably 3 weeks worth of like stories that I want to share with you guys. And so if you haven't done so already, you can like grab a drink or grab a snack because this is going to take a while. And yeah, the spreads that I did actually for like these past 3 weeks aren't that like, I should say aesthetic, but I finished it and I just want to like talk through all of the stuff that happened from the 13th down to like the 29th today. So I'm covering up to December 3rd, the week. And I know that it hasn't happened yet as I am filming this, but I just needed like to finish up all of these videos up to December 3rd because I'm going to upload it for like, this will be included in the Vlogmas series, and there are a lot of things to talk about basically. While I'm talking through like all of the stories that happened within these past 3 weeks, I'm actually just going to like crochet a bit, just so I have something that my hand is working on. So for the past few days, I have been crocheting like a, I will put the link down in the description, the tutorial that I'm following, which is a kimono square or like hexagon cardigan. It is basically just like the hexagon cardigan that you see, however, it is like longer and I'm just using one color. So this is the yarn that I'm using. It is bamboo cotton in peacock blue. And I only bought 2 skeins of this yarn, so I am clearly running out, and it is barely like half of the hexagon cardigan that I am making. So this is supposed to be like half of it, so I am barely like, this barely fits me at all just yet. So while I'm talking through the stories that I have to share with you for these weeks, I am going to just do like granny stitches just to have my hands do something. So anyway, you have already seen probably the ARCHCON vlog that I have posted. I'm going to post this video actually on December 3rd. I have planned the schedule for all of my Vlogmas videos up to this point, and on like I have already posted the ARCHCON vlog, the whole 1 hour of it, of basically my trip to Cebu for ARCHCON 2023, as well as like going out with my friends. And you can see like there's a lot of chaos that happened over that weekend, and I had so much fun, so much fun. There are a lot of like there are probably some things that I have complained about during that weekend. Granted, the fact that I only had like
2 or 3 hours of sleep during that whole weekend because it was so busy and it was so chaotic. And I also want to spend as much time with my friends as possible because it's like the first trip of ours outside Iloilo City, and it's just a mess. Basically, I experienced boothing for the first time at Alicat Studio pop-up booth, wherein there are 2 themes you could choose from to have your photos taken by the photographers, and managing like 60, 70, 100 people for the whole day is just like chaos. And I basically did the cashier work as well as the merch stuff for the studio, while Ate Chin, my partner, was the front man, and she was the one taking up like reservations for the booth, and she was like a star. I really learned a lot from Project Light during this weekend, and I really appreciate how things are done and see a lot of stuff that needs to be improved, and it's a learning experience. Basically, I was actually very shy at first talking to like customers who have been interested in like my crochet stuff, because most of them are like saying, oh, it looks so cute, squishes the plushie and then leaves. And at first I was very much discouraged because our booth was like at the very end of a dead end sort of hallway, and then you can't find our like name on the map or like the floor plan of the event, and we were like covered by a white curtain of our like setup, so nobody necessarily could see us right off the bat when they entered, even though our booth was like at the far end of like the entrance hallway. So at first I was very discouraged because no one was coming by until like the evening, like starting from 2 p.m. up to like closing time. That is when it's super busy. But I did get a few sales here and there. Most of them are not even like Genshin people. They just bought it because they are like scrunchies that are cute in colors, and I'm very appreciative of that. I also sold like 2 of the 3 frog pouches that I made out of a whim, like a last minute thing, and I am very excited actually to make more, if I'm being honest. And that is the thing that I learned a lot, like what are the stuff that gets sold and what doesn't. And it doesn't actually help because there is like a more well-known crochet or like fiber artist out in the main hallway. And probably by the time people come in to our booth, which is like the very last one, or they don't find it at all, they already have purchased something from other artists. So it's kind of discouraging, but still I got to experience it. It was quite fun, quite stressful. I have lots of frustrations, but all in all, it was a great experience. My regrets for that event was that I wasn't able to, of course, go to other places to buy merch because I was boothing myself, and I wasn't able to like go with my friends for like a longer period of time. I did manage to like grab like 30 minutes of like downtime just to go around and be with my friends and have lunch and such, but other than that, it was super busy. And I always like, whenever I'm out, I feel guilty that I stepped out of the booth, and thinking that people might swarm it and swamp my other companions while I wasn't there. So I wasn't really that relaxed whenever I stepped out of the booth. I also wasn't able to experience the 360 like camera experience and the Beat Saber station, which is just like beside us. I wasn't able to play because by the time I got the courage to ask if I could like play, we were already swamped with the studio. And so those are like my regrets, but it's okay. Probably next year, who knows, we'll get to experience it again. And since we have like practiced a bit now with this event, hopefully we're able to become better in the next one. And I also like was not able to get like my copy of the card for like the icon thing. I registered for like the gacha icon wherein you become a TCG pullable card or character, and for some reason my card is gone. They don't know where it is. I wasn't able to claim it because, as I said, I don't know where the booth was at first, and also I was super busy, and by the time that I remembered to get it, it was already closed. They already fixed all of their stuff, and I was also fixing my stuff. So yeah, a lot of things, a lot of chaos happened that weekend. I'm just glad that my friends were there and we were able to have like a little slumber party. I have met so many talented new people out there, and it's overall, a very fruitful weekend. It just so happens that even until now, my voice hasn't recovered that much. That is why I still feel like sick, and my voice is like hoarse for quite a few weeks now. It doesn't also help because I like screamed a lot during that weekend, especially if you've seen the video of me, even though I haven't spent so much in like merch for like my merch crawl. I wasn't successful with like buying merch, but I did blow like majority of my budget for the trip on Pokemon packs. So I bought a bunch of packs, and you could see like you could watch the pack openings. I literally slammed the table on one of the restaurants there in Cebu because I have pulled a golden terrestrialized Charizard out of the blue, as I was like mentioning to my brother that, oh, this was like a possibility, like this is the set wherein you could get your golden Terra Charizard, and then there it was. Like I spoke it into existence basically. So for context, I don't really open Pokemon cards at all, except that one time in 2018 wherein I bought myself for my birthday a pack of Ultra Prism, and I didn't really get any hits from that pack. However, this year I was like, there is a ECG place where my brother buys a bunch of like Vanguard stuff from, so we opened a pack of Vanguard, and I already got a ultra rare from that, like a 3-star, I guess, rare. I don't know what it's called, but I got one ultra rare from that pack, like my one pack magic as we call it, and he basically stopped buying. So that was the very like luckiest thing that we got so far from the trip. And then of course the golden Terra Charizard. So I asked my brother to buy me a binder because I have been opening packs, and most of them are like, of course, Scarlet and Violet, and one of them is the what do you call this, the I should like move on to the next because it is in this week, like the Lost Origins Sword and Shield era, which is also like Legends Arceus. I was hoping for like a shiny card from this pack, but I didn't get any hits from this one. So these are all of the cards that I have. Is it in frame? Hopefully it's in frame because I can't see the camera. So I organized all of it like as much as I can to like the number. Of course, these are all mixed packs because I have Obsidian Flame, I have Lost Origin, I have Ultra Prism, and of course I have the Scarlet Violet base set and also the Paradox Rift. But my main like pack that I am opening is Paradox Rift. So most of these I based on that, and I'm just going to like scan you through this. Of course, there are a lot of empty slots because I'm not opening like by the booster pack or the booster box. I mean, I just buy a few packs and blisters and then open it that way. So I have a bunch of them here, and I really enjoy opening packs, to be perfectly honest. And then I separated all of my precious ones here. So these are the packs that I opened up, like the hits that I got. I got the Hoopa EX Ultra Rare, Terra Hoopa Unbound on the very first pack that I opened, and then I got the Bombardier EX, and then of course the Terra Charizard, the golden card. And then when my cousins came around, we bought another few packs of Paradox Rift, and I got the Cofagrigus EX and also the Shiny Earthen Vessel, which, to be fair, this is quite a priceless card because it's the shiny version. Because usually like trainer cards or item cards are like similar to these ones. They are not shiny. So to have like the Earthen Vessel shiny, which is also like a very useful card for the, what do you call it? I think it's Roaring Moon set meta if you're playing. So I have those, and then at the back here I actually have like the McDonald's cards. I do have a bunch of like multiples of the same card just because it's like 4 per pack, and those are like the multiples that I have. I'm actually gunning for a shiny like hollow form of Sprigatito because I have the 2 stars already, but alas, I was not lucky. But still, I have so much room in this binder left, and I'm actually hoping that I will stop this addiction because I'm blowing a lot of like my allowance on Pokemon cards, which I shouldn't, because I should be like buying Vanguard cards instead because I have a market for it. We have a shop that is like more focused on Vanguard rather than Pokemon cards, but still, that's fine. Golden card on like my first pack opening session out in public, and I'm very, like, it's very exciting. So after that, we went home, of course. I had fun with my friends there in Cebu. We ate like an ice cream shop, a bunch of like slumber party experiences, and then we simply went home. We went home, I fell asleep on the plane ride home, and when I woke up, we were already landed. We have already landed, I mean, but the adventure doesn't stop there. We only had like 1 day of rest before my cousins came by to visit. They went to Malaysia and Vietnam, I believe, and they came by for a visit before going back to Canada, and we had like Cousins Day. And during Cousins Day, that's when I got that Coffee Grigas AX as well as the Earthen Vessel Shiny, or like the hollow one. And we played at an arcade, and I wanted to like talk about this tiny Kurumi, the pastel Kurumi that I have here, because this is like very memorable for me for that day. We went to World of Fun, which is like an arcade, local arcade in the mall. I was so sick that day, basically. I wasn't able, I got nauseous basically and like threw up, and yeah, TMI, I know. But after that, I felt better, and we decided to like go to the mall to hang out because it was super early to go home anyway. And we went to this arcade, and this Kurumi doll was actually at the very end of this machine, which is like a double of a claw machine and a coin dozer, and it was very at the edge of that machine. So I wanted to try it. It's like 2 tokens per play, which is very expensive, and I didn't get it. I was so upset because I wasn't able to grab any candy to push, because basically it's on the very edge. It just needs one more push. And like my cousin was like, let me try it. And he barely moved the claw machine actually to pick up the candy to push Kurumi down. However, there were like toys at the very top of the machine that somehow got caught in something, and it moved the whole machine. So the whole machine basically like moved a bit. It shook the machine, and Kurumi actually fell without my cousin touching anything, and we got candy and such. And so this is like a very little remembrance from that day. I'm very happy. This is very like squishy and soft and so small, and I really love it. Kurumi may not be like my #1 when it comes to some Rio characters, but this one's so adorable. Really love her, and I just keep her with me whenever I go like places and play. And so yeah, that's the story of this little Kurumi. And then we went to McDonald's. I opened more Pokemon packs, and we played Overcooked at the evening after our like pizza party at home. That's very fun. Then the next day, like on the Sunday, we went to the Mirrors Hills, which is a resort quite far away, like an 1.5-hour drive from where we live. And there is like a zip line, swimming pool, ATV, or is it ATV or AMV? I don't know. It's the mini like motor truck situation. We didn't try that. I didn't know how to drive anyway, so I wasn't supposed to do the zip line because I have like you have seen the video. If you're still here, you have seen the video clip of me taking a video of my experience through that zip line, and I do have like a fear of, not necessarily fear of heights, but rather the fear of not having a solid foundation below my feet. I could go up like stories high of a building as long as I know that what I'm stepping on is like sturdy and I could trust. So even if it's like a few inches off of the floor or the ground or whatever, and it is like rickety, like bamboo poles stuck together, and I know that I will slide off, I won't step on it, even though it's just like a few inches off of the ground. So basically my fear is like the foundation, whether or not I could trust it with how heavy I am, which is also like an insecurity in my place. but I decided to try it. Why not? Did not realize that it was like 2 stations, so like my heart rate has been so high during that experience, and I really got lightheaded when I reached at the very top, because basically we're not prepared to hike that high up. We were on our like sandals and slippers. The trail was very muddy and full of ants, and we weren't basically ready for it. But what we did was like, let's just do it, let's just finish it and get this over with. And the first station was very like long and far away, so that yeah, I screamed quite a bit because I did not expect it to turn midway through the trip down. So I did not expect myself to be falling backwards. That's why I screamed. But the second part, like the second like shorter trip down, I went ahead first with my like before my cousins, because I wanted to get it over with, even though like my heart was pounding. And during the trip down, I was like, I felt better, I guess. It was like I got to appreciate how beautiful it was up there, even though I was very much afraid. I'm glad that I took the sitting rather than like the diving one, because my cousin took the diving one. It was very scary to see him like jump down. And so basically it was something that I didn't add to my bucket list, but now I'm adding it in and checking it off, and I'm probably not going to do it ever again. I feel like even until now, I left my soul there up in the mountains and haven't recovered yet. But yeah, it's like 2023 is a lot of firsts happening like at the very end of the year. First time boothing, first time consigning products, first time selling stuff online, first time doing zip line, first time going out museum hopping with my friends, first time having a trip with my friends outside our city. So many firsts are happening in 2023, and like they're catching up. I thought that 2023 was like a very boring year for me, a very dead year, but it turns out to be very busy, both on the business side as well as the fun side, and it was a wonderful experience basically. So the last one, what else did I miss that I didn't talk about? The Sakamoto and Enkidu, what do you call this, pull from Fate Grand Order. I placed the Enkidu pull with the ARCHCON vlog because I pulled that while I was with my friends at our hotel. We were gunning for Sakamoto and Oryu, but I got Enkidu instead. However, when we got back home, my new friends, the one who cosplays like Shiro and Saber, we were talking about our Fate Grand Order pulls, and the Shiro one got his Sakamoto after like talking about luck and asking if I could share my luck with him, and he got like 3 5-stars in a matter of 2 days. So I was like, wow, congrats, the luck worked, the ritual worked, whatever. And then as soon as I congratulated him, I did a TED pull myself for Sakamoto, and I was like, this is the last one. I won't be pulling for Sakamoto ever again after this if I don't get him. And I ended up getting Sakamoto. So basically, it's the luck is returning to me as well. And I also like started playing Love Brush Chronicles, or the For All Time Otome game. I keep getting Lars, but I am a Clarence main and an Ein wrecker. So that's another game that I'm probably going to be featuring quite a bit in my vlogs for the next few like Cozy and Chaos episodes, because I've been playing that quite a bit. I haven't been playing Honkai Star Rail at all because I uninstalled it just to make space for all of my videos for Cebu and also for the Damiris trip. And so I am like rushing to edit all of the videos that I have so that I can delete all of the footage, the raw ones, to be able to download again Honkai Star Rail to pull for Dr. Ratio. What else? Also, the shiny Full Odds Lechonk. So basically, I did mention earlier that I fell asleep on our trip back home, like the plane ride back home, but I struggled to like wake myself up during the ride home. So I decided to turn on Pokemon Go. I haven't played Pokemon Go in Cebu at all because of how tired I was and also how sleepy I was whenever we ride back and forth, and I need to be like super vigilant when it comes to like grab taxi and such. So I opened Pokemon Go for the first time in like a week, and the very first Pokemon that I encountered was a Lechonk, and it turned out to be shiny. So basically, this Pokemon was saying, "Welcome back home, shiny hunter. Where have you been?" And yeah, I also made a mistake. I thought like Morip Community Day was on a Sunday. Turns out to be a Saturday, so I missed it. So yeah, never mind. It's fine. I think I already have a shiny Morip in the past. So that is it for this week. And then this is supposed to be the week as it is now, 27th to the 3rd. As of filming this, I said it's 29th, so I'll add more here, and probably next week I will show you what I add to this page and talk about it. But I did get a new haircut. I got the same haircut that my mom got, and then this is like me talking about this new project that I'm working on right now. So probably I should film a bunch of stuff for Vlogmas. I'm thinking about doing like a catch-up because in my 365 journal I haven't actually touched some of the pages since the 9th of November, so that is like 20 days worth of backlog that I should be doing instead of like doing this crochet project. But I wanted to calm myself down first, see what to do, compile a bit of stuff before I sit down to film that. But I hope you look forward to that. I think probably if I can make it, that will be the video for tomorrow, like a casual cozy journal with me, no music, no talking, no whatever, just to hang out, like probably hoping 30 minutes maybe, but it would probably take me like an hour or so because it is like 20 days worth of like journaling to do. So I hope you look forward to that, and I think that is it for this video. I have kept you long enough, I guess. I don't know if I have missed anything story-wise. Yeah, basically all of the ARCHCON stuff are with the ARCHCON vlog. This one is just like my pulls as well as the zipline experience, and then yeah, the haircut. So that's like very important. So yeah, that is it for this week. I have kept you all long enough for this vlog. As I said, it is like 3 weeks worth of stories that I really wanted to share with you guys, and I am so happy to be back after the hiatus. So yeah, I hope you look forward to more stuff in this Vlogmas series. I still have a bunch of stuff for you to look forward to in the coming weeks, and I hope you enjoy each and every one of them. So until my next video, guys, take care and bye!